going to tell you how to complete the purple section. So this is the distinction section of the work. Okay, so this is all to do with something called a hybrid genre. So a hybrid genre is essentially a TV show or a film that combines two or more genres together. So we've already spoken about the fact that Stranger Things is a science fiction film, but it also falls into horror as well. So it is also a horror film. So we see horror elements like Will being chased through the woods at night. We see other horror elements like the use of light and dark. So these are things that we expect to see in horror films. So it uses some genre conventions from sci-fi and some from horror. Okay, and that's an example of something called repetition and difference. So repetition and difference is a theory, is an idea by a man called Steve Neill. So you don't need to know a lot about this, but all you do need to say is that Steve Neill states that for a TV show to be successful, it needs to repeat familiar codes. So for example, science and scientific labs and young people with special mind powers and alien creatures. It's repeating the things we expect to see in a sci-fi. But for it to be successful as well, it needs to be different. It needs to offer something a little bit different from other sci-fi films. So for example, Stranger Things, as well as being sci-fi, it's different to other sci-fis because it adds some horror elements in there as well. And he says if a TV show or a film does that, then it's more likely to be successful. Okay, there you go.